If you are a business owner, an entrepreneur, anyone who wants to be seen and recognized as an authority in the industry, and you are not showing up on camera, on podcasts, on panels, on stages, in media, sharing your knowledge and your expertise, making connection with your audience and building your brand, then you are invisible. In 2025, your personal brand is more important than ever before. Did you know that 92% of people trust a personal brand over any company brand? And with AI taking over the world, real human connection is what will make you stand out above all the chaos and all the noise that we're experiencing online. My name is Lisa Hugo. If you're tired of not standing out and being seen as the go-to expert in your field, then I'm about to hand you the blueprint to get seen, get heard, and get results using just your phone and your story and maybe a little bit of advertising budget. All right, if you're ready to step into the spotlight, let's go. In this video, I'm talking about personal branding, why it matters, how to get visible, and how to use video content and social media to finally get seen and heard. Does this sound familiar? You're giving your best, you're pouring your heart out, but somehow you feel like nobody's noticing everything that you have to offer. You know, so many talented coaches, consultants, leaders, they feel like they're stuck in the shadows. And they want to be seen and respected and heard. They want more opportunities to speak, to get more clients, to help more people, but it often feels like nobody is noticing. You're shouting into a void, you're feeling undervalued, overlooked, and invisible. Well, here's a little secret. You have a tool in your pocket that can be your megaphone: social media. And why? Because you have the ability to connect with an audience right there every single day. Millions of people are out there just waiting to connect with you, to learn from you, to buy from you, to employ you, to have you speak on their stage. Now, when I was starting out, there were no phones, no social media. If you wanted to be seen, you had to get published in the print. You had to be on radio. You had to land a TV spot. It was so much harder. But now we have so many platforms: YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, Medium, Quora, so many opportunities to have a voice. Now, if you're not already showing up, I know what's most likely holding you back. It's one of the biggest things, and it's fear. What if you're judged? What if you're not good enough? What if you get negative comments? What if you get no likes or follows? What if your colleague sees it? I get it. And I'm sharing this today, not just for you, because I need this boost too. It is tough showing up, especially for the first time, but the path to being recognized has to start somewhere. Now, I can tell you, when you share something and people respond with positivity and gratefulness because you've been able to help them in some small way, it is so gratifying, and it's a real and it's a lasting dopamine hit. Now, I firmly believe if you have knowledge and you have experience that others can learn from, it is your responsibility to share it. So let's go step by step to help you show up as a confident, comfortable expert in your field, offering true value. Now, the first step is to get comfortable being visible. Have you ever noticed how the most impactful voices aren't always the loudest? They're just sincere, they're real, they're constant in the way that they show up. Getting comfortable starts with one simple thought. Imagine you're speaking to just one person. Don't think of the entire internet behind your camera, just one person. Imagine how your advice and your story and your experience can help one person. And then start small. You don't have to be on every single platform. Just choose the one that you resonate the most with, where you can offer the most value. And if you're speaking to executives or corporations, that might be LinkedIn or it might be X. If you're a coach, YouTube is fantastic. If you want to build your brand with short form content, reels, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts are great. But remember, there is no right or wrong. There are different ways to grow your personal brand. Now, I'm putting a strong emphasis on using voice and video, but you can also share through blogs and articles and posts. The most important thing is that you get started and you put yourself out there. And here's the thought. If you would ask ChatGPT who you are, what would it find? The more content you have out there, the more all of these platforms will know who you are and they'll start recommending you. So you can post a simple insight or a story on your favorite platform. Think about what one person might find useful. And instead of thinking about it as putting yourself out there, think about it as documenting your journey. If you can help just one person, wouldn't that be worth it? It's going to feel strange, especially at the beginning. It might even feel horrific, like it was for one of my podcast guests who told the story of his very first time where he recorded a video for YouTube. His name is Jason Greystone, and I believe you can find this video on YouTube. It took him 4 hours to record 4 minutes of footage, multiple shirt changes because he was sweating so much, and his 5-year-old son to push him to keep going. But he said the next time was easier, and then it got easier again and easier again. See, the more frequently you show up, sharing your thoughts, the less and less awkward it's going to feel. And the more you do something that is uncomfortable, the more comfortable it does get. All right, step number 2, be real and be authentic. You have to be yourself. People can smell insincerity from miles away. So what sets you apart? That's real stories, real emotions. The people I follow on social media are the ones who show up as real people. They share not just the perfect moments, but also when things aren't going so well. Being genuine is going to win you more genuine followers and help you to grow your community. And don't try to copy others. Don't worry about your competition and what your competition is doing. You do you. You are uniquely you. No one else can show up the way that you do. And people will connect with you because you are you. When something goes well, share that excitement. When things don't go so well, share the lessons that you've learned. Engage with people, encourage comments and conversations, reply to people who reach out to you. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Ignoring people is just plain rude anyway, unless of course they're spamming or they're trolling you, which can also happen, and that might put you off. But you have to remember the reason that you're sharing and then focus on those people that you are helping. You don't have to also stick to your own content. You can share other people's ideas. If you see a post that you resonate with, collaborate, share it with your own perspective on it. And that then helps to build community and get more exposure from other people's audiences. Okay, step number 3. Now I want to talk about making an impact with video specifically. I don't think there is any other medium out there that can make an impact the same way that video can. Being in front of a camera is such a powerful way to connect because people get to know the real you, not just a picture or a post, but your voice, your facial expressions, your passion. I know many of you probably shy away from being in front of the camera. It doesn't come naturally. You have to start somewhere. Start imperfectly. There is no perfect anyway. We're always on a journey to improve. Now, when I go back and watch my old YouTube videos, I cringe. I was definitely not as relaxed on camera then as I am now, but I got started. I put content out there. People resonated with it. And those videos are an indication of just how far I've come. And people still watch them. They still enjoy them. And they still leave thankful and thoughtful comments about how much these videos help them. And even with a background in performing arts, being in front of a camera is a whole different ballgame. And even today, I sometimes find it a strain to show up consistently but I see the value in sharing video. The comments, the feedback, the connections, it's all worth it. It doesn't happen overnight. You might feel for months like you are only speaking to yourself, like nobody is listening or caring, and that might make you feel despondent, like you want to give up. But I want you to think of that as a positive. Think of it as something great, because you can use this time as a time to practice, to get confident, to get comfortable. And if your content is good and it's valuable, people will eventually see it, and the algorithms will eventually push it out to more and more people. You also don't need any Hollywood perfection. You don't need expensive equipment. Your phone is enough. The microphone is great. With AI editing, you can make your videos look and sound impressive with minimal effort. So pull out that phone and start creating content for others, not just for yourself. And for those of you who are still saying, no, it's not for me, please rethink that. You can start with just short tips or insights. For example, here are my 3 top tips to lose belly fat fast. I might need that one. Or 3 techniques to make your voice stronger. And you can do that in just 60 seconds. Or you could talk about a client who was struggling with something that you were able to help them with and the value that they got. You can share stories, you can share experiences. And if you're drained for ideas, use AI to help you get some inspiration. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Okay, step number 4. Now I want to talk about how you can pay to get your message in front of your audience and accelerate your visibility. Now there are many reasons to use paid ads, and there are many different types of paid ads. So I'm going to focus just on 2, and very briefly. First, you've got ads that drive people to a landing page where you offer value of some kind away from the platform that they're on. Now these ads are great for building your email list and selling a product. The second is boosted posts. These help you to get more engagement and followers on the platform that you are using. Now paid ads can be hugely beneficial if you feel like your content isn't getting in front of the right people fast enough. Now, if you're growing a business and you're using social to get clients, speed is of the essence. And especially if you're new, then organic reach won't be enough. So by boosting your post, you reach more of the right people, you get more followers, more engagement, more likes from people who are genuinely interested. But please, do not pay for followers just to increase your numbers. You want quality, not quantity. And remember also that highly targeted ads that take people off the platform are much more expensive. But they are definitely worth it if you want to capture their email addresses that you can then continue to market to afterwards. Now, if you want to learn more about strategies to use ads to get clients for your service-based business on autopilot, then check the link in the description because I have a full and complete training for you. All right, step number 5, consistency is your best friend. Have you ever started something with loads of enthusiasm only to see it fizzle out? I have. When it comes to social posting, happens to me all the time. But staying consistent builds momentum. It builds trust, it builds engagement, and it builds followers. It's a compound effect. Being consistent says to your audience, hey, I'm here and I'm committed. You can rely on me. Create a simple schedule. Plan your week or your month and then batch your recordings. Decide when and how often you're going to post. Now, ideally, you want to post daily, even 2 to 3 times a day if you are on a mission. And if you can't manage any of that, focus on every few days or every week. But whatever you do, you have to be consistent. And then you can use tools like there's Meta Creator Suite, there's Buffer, there's Hootsuite, there's Go High Level, there's many others where you can schedule your posts so they go out automatically. That will save you time, keep your content rolling even on your busiest days or when you're away or when you just can't keep up. So to wrap it up, you're not just building your personal brand, you're building trust, you're building deeper connections and more opportunities. And research shows that 90% of people prefer well-known brands. So if you're not out there, you're missing out. Being visible makes you more approachable, more consistent. So don't be afraid to use your voice. If you believe in what you're offering, your audience will believe in it too. So it's time to start stepping out of the shadows and into your spotlight. Social media can bring your personal brand to life. Okay, thank you for watching. Remember, there is a link in the description to join a free training where I'm going to teach you how to use a simple strategy using video ads that then lead to a mini webinar training that will bring you then high quality clients for your business and on autopilot. So go check that out if it interests you. And if you want to learn more about online presence and digital marketing, I have an entire channel on the topic. So check that out and go subscribe so you don't miss out on any new content. And let me know your biggest challenge or win in building your personal brand in the comments below. Okay, so if you got this far, I also think you're going to find this video interesting, and I'll see you in the next one.